What up, skeletons? It's B-Boy again. Promised you I would show you my Quatrolaloon attack. Sorry I hadn't gotten to it. I've been kind of swamped with exams and stuff. You know how it is. Alright, but without further ado, here's a solid one on their number 1. Alright, so a big thing to note when you're doing these air attacks, a lot of times you gotta be able to get the kill with just your heroes. A good thing to do is wait on your attack, hold out until we see kind of what they have in their clan castles, because most of the time they have relatively similar all the way up. So my attack on number 2, I saw there weren't any witches in the clan castle, so I knew I'd be able to just use my heroes to get the kill. Witches kind of make that clan castle kill obsolete, just because your heroes aren't going to be able to outpace the witches until you have like level 15 up heroes. So, but here I know that they're not going to, or I guess that they're not going to. So I use 2 balloons to lure. I don't get the entire clan castle, but I figured that my minions will be able to clean up whatever I don't get, so why waste any more loons than I need to? As long as I get the archers, that way they don't distract my minions. So, balloon takes out that cannon, helps funnel a little bit. And I drop the archer queen right up top. Alright. So notice, right as they're just about to engage, phased. Right? So then, they're kind of confused on who to attack. Archers spawn, they target the archers. I drop my BK, send him in with, vengeance, rage him right away, so that way his troops spawn, and that way their wizards and archers are distracted while your heroes do some real work. And then you'll notice right away after I drop it and rage it, 4 hounds. Alright? Big thing with these attacks, you got to keep your hounds spread on the initial deployment. So on the original deployment, you want to keep them spread, so that way the towers target your hounds instead of your balloons. They're going to target these inner air defenses, right? So by spreading them out, they're going to get there, but that way they distract as many turrets as possible. So drop my balloons right behind, right? And then you'll notice, drop the rages right on top of those air defenses. Thing to note, I used to bring 2 rage, 2 heal, but it's kind of like using dragons, where by using 4 rage, your balloons just get that much more damage in. They move faster. It's less time that they're taking hits, which is the biggest thing with dragons, and especially with Quatrolaloon, is you want your balloons to stay alive, and you want them to deal as much damage as possible. And the best way to do that is by raging them, because then they're moving faster and they're taking out the defenses sooner. Alright, so you'll see, alright, nice even spread. Make sure they don't clump up too much, like on the initial deployment. Alright, now I drop my second round of rages, try to get these 4 groups of balloons to go straight to these air defenses, and then drop the clan castle down below. Normally I use a lava hound in the clan castle for these high level air defenses, but none of you guys were on at 4 a.m. in the morning when I finished my homework, so I just had some random guy off of Global gem me some balloons, and that's what I'm using right now. So thanks, Condor. So drop the balloons backside. Turns out I didn't even really need them, because the deployment was absolutely flawless, if I do say so myself. So, taking out these buildings, and there's really not much he can do at this point. So here's why I always say that this attack is a 1 or 3 star attack. It's kind of go big or go home, It's because these minions, or the pups, they'll do some real work cleaning up, and you can count on them for that, but you can't count on them for getting the 2 star like you can with a Loonian attack. So you'll notice I always emphasize having those level 5 minions for Balloonian, and that's because those minions, when they keep up with your balloons, they'll eat the town hall while your balloons are right there, and the balloons will still be tanking for them, and they just do crazy amounts of work under rage, and they're able to, you know, help you get that 3-star that much faster. But on this attack, doesn't really matter, because at the end they'll get the cleanup as long as, you know, you kill that archer queen right away. So another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, you want to attack from around the side the archer queen is on, so that way the first lava hound that goes down pops and takes her out, or the minions take her out. Kind of an overlooked thing, but it really will be the difference between a 1 and 3-star, so try to do it if you can. You guys can always ask me in the chat if you need any tips on these attacks. But yeah, so it's a little bit more complex than it looks, but in the end it's a pretty solid 3-star attack, and there's a reason why a lot of people think it's broken at the higher level of play. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. My next video, I'll be going over that Go-Ho Wee Wee from last war and my hog attack from this war. So, till next time, stay spooky.